outside of here, but we're here at Lamborghini Day here in Yokohama at an industrial center. We managed to finagle some sort of media pass to get in, but last year they unveiled this 50th anniversary Aventador S Roadster representing, I think, water. That's correct, water of the 5 elements. But dude, this is one of my favorite cars. The paint job is impeccable. I've been trying to find a 118 model of this specific car for like the longest time. It's limited to 10 pieces and you're basically never gonna find it. It was basically sold out before it even went for sale, so to speak. I do have the red one, the one that's representing fire. We got heaven, we got wind, we got earth, green, and fire red over there. Don't worry, we're gonna do a close, in-depth look at all these cars. It is our last day here in Tokyo, so we're gonna try and squeeze as much content out of here before we fly back to Los Angeles. Probably wondering, how do they allocate each of these very special 5 uniquely spec'd out cars? I'm gonna tell you right now, one for each major Lamborghini dealership in Japan. So the red one, inspired by fire, this is from Yokohama. The green one from Nagoya. And then we got the white one right over here from Osaka. And the silver one in the rear is from Fukuoka. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And of course the blue one, last but not least, my favorite, is from Tokyo. So one from each major Lamborghini dealership in all of Japan. They had the arduous task, the impossible task of finding the top VIP client of their particular dealership to handpick and choose who gets these cars. Now, the real question is, who got which color? That's honestly beyond me. And we're trying to figure out how many layers of paint it took to do this kind of finish. I mean, I've never seen anything quite like it. I've seen like these weird like galaxy constellation wraps, but those honestly pale in comparison to this kind of paint job right here. It goes from green to slight silverish to black, all the way here back to green. And this paint scheme is replicated on every single car here. But the main attraction, believe it or not, is the SVJ that's been unveiled at Monterey Car Week a couple months ago. So I don't know if we're gonna sit through the entire presentation, but they do have a Urus and a Performante Spider in red over there. And let's go over to the end, right over there to the left, and check out the classic section of the entire warehouse. We've entered the classic section of the Lamborghini exhibit here at Lamborghini Day. We got the Islero right over here. It's got the chassis number and everything that you need to know about it. And of course, the one and only Espada. I think this is the section where they talk about the Polo Storico, where they restore classic Lamborghinis. You basically send your car in and yeah, they will restore the entire thing, give you like a certificate of authenticity, a book of everything that's been done to it. So pretty cool to see these two cars here fully restored under official Lamborghini factory. This view from the rear here with the 50th anniversary Lambos. Dude, I'll raise my camera as high as I can, get a nice little vantage point. But dude, this is a sick setup. Got the green lighting, the fog machines, the floodlights over there. Man, the paint quality on this blue one, I'm telling you, it is seriously one of my favorite cars. And these are all owned by top VIP customers of Lamborghini in Japan. This one, I still like it, not my thing, but this one represents heaven. And of course, we have the white one over here that represents wind. I just feel like these two right here are a little bit too similar. We got the ad personam program. Basically, if you got enough money, you can make it work. And he's specking out his Lamborghini Urus. What color? Go on, let me see your color. What? You're choosing that color? There you go, I fixed it for you. Much better. We've got the Huracan Performante Spider. You don't really see too many of these running around in Los Angeles, but the presentation is about to start. The real question is, what color is the SVJ going to be? Let's take any hints, any guesses. Check out the food here. All right. As with every launch party, food is extremely important, guys. What is this? So, according to Ken Saito, he spoke with a Lamborghini representative here, and that person said you could get one of these paint jobs for $30,000. 1,000 euros, but you have to have the right car, and you can't just be some random jabroni off the street. So you got to have some sort of pool or VIP status with Lamborghini to get this kind of paint job. So it is slightly doable, I guess, but you got to be pretty high up in the Lamborghini ranks, so to speak. But man, that blue is so goddamn gorgeous. All right, guys, we ventured outwards and we got the Italian flag. We got the Performante in green, the Urus in white, and the Aventador S in red. Oi! Fuck me up, man. That's going in the video now. That was Aaron Chun from Weibo ruining my clip as per usual. We got a couple cars on display right over here. We got a Murcielago SV. This is the dream car right here. White, very clean. Got the Rambo Lambo right over there, and apparently no customer cars have arrived yet because the media presentation is still underway. So then we actually have to fly out in the next hour. So we're gonna probably miss the 150 car Lamborghini parade. And yeah, I kind of messed up on the timing. I had no idea this was happening. We got only an hour left here in Japan before I had to head back to the airport, back to the United States. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Like these little mini plastic cones, it's like a runway strip, you know? You drive your car up, park, valet it, and you hop right in. All right, the presentation is over. Check out this massive heater. It's a goddamn flame spinning out through there. But Urus got a nice model with the Performante Spider. Of course, the SVJ in green has been paraded around the world at every imaginable press conference. But what do you guys think about the SVJ? I know it debuted in August at Pebble Beach, but fun fact, there are fewer Aventador SVs than the SVJs, and even fewer Murcielago SVs. So 900 coupes and 900 roadsters, I believe. There you go, guys. Unfortunately, our time in Japan and Tokyo, well, we're not even in Tokyo, has come to an end. We're in Yokohama. We did cop a goodie bag. We're headed back to the train station. I gotta do another transfer back to the airport. Yep, sorry guys. We're gonna miss the 150 car Lamborghini parade. We fucked up. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys are all enjoying the Tokyo and Japan videos, and especially the sound of engine videos. F-Type SVR hasn't been driven for 2.5 weeks. Let's see if it turns on. Good start. Hold on, here we go. Rocking it around 16,000 miles. It's alive. Yes! Cold startup, baby.